We'll talk about what's happening now with you getting into games. Julio got into the World Cup. Where your confidence level's at, where you feel your game is at now that you're getting first team minutes.
Yeah, Julio, he did things for my career that couldn't do over 20 years probably. Just to see him play and see his professionalism was amazing. And now I have to step in and start to play some games and continue what I did last year and continue what I've done the last 3 games. So, yeah, it was so important. I can't speak enough about him.
What struck you in particular about him, Joe? You talk about his professionalism. He's done so much, just the work he put into training, or I mean, he has such a distinguished career. Was he what you expected when he came in?
Not really. Nelly told me he was a great guy, but he's won just about everything there is to win except for maybe a World Cup. So, when he came, he just right away, he took me under his arm and he wanted the best for me right from the start, and so that helped me a lot to, embrace the moment, and just that in itself was incredible for me.
Did you ever think when you heard about the signing of the Brazil #1 that it would turn out to be such a positive experience for you?
I mean, I knew it could go either amazing or terrible. So luckily it's amazing.
So do you think it'll affect you in your career later on, the way you treat other goalies type?
Yeah, without a doubt. If I ever get to be 34 and I'm still playing, I hope I'm half the way he is. So, yeah, it's just to see that was good for me.
You talk about going into Kansas City. It's always a great atmosphere for their fans, but it's a challenging place to play, and they're not missing too many people from the World Cup. Obviously, Zusi's one of their big ones. But talk about the challenges that they pose.
Yeah, they're a well-coached team. They have a solid format that they play every single game. I mean, they're dangerous. They're dynamic. Every time you play them, it's going to be a handle. So, for us, we have to continue our same performances and just take a solid game to them, and make it very physical and make sure we're good on set pieces. And I think if we take care of that, we have a good enough squad to get 3 points.
Just to go back to Julio, you said you had become friends with him. Do you think you'll stay in contact after?
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, we've got the group chat for the World Cup between the whole team. So, yeah, I don't see why not.
It seems like this team has been very lucky with the DPs and Julio came in. They seem to have fitted in very well. They're big stars, they make big money, but they just seem to be one of the guys in the locker room. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I think that's Nelly. I think his #1 prerequisite is you have to be a good guy. You have to have, you have to be a character in the locker room, and if you're not, he doesn't really care for it. So he doesn't want any disruption there, and I think that's where this team in the future is gonna have a lot of a bigger step over some of the other teams.